Good morning, Taman. I hope everything is going well with you. Today we are going to start with the grammar in Unit 7. Pronouns. Pronouns. Pronouns means الضمائر. We have several kinds of pronouns. Today we are going to talk about 4 of them and we will give some examples. We have subject pronouns, object pronouns, possessive adjectives, and possessive pronouns. Let's start with subject pronouns. ضمائر الفاعل. What are they, Taman? Subject pronouns are she, he, it, they, we, you, I. she هي, he هو, it لغير العاقل, they هم أو لأسماء الجمع, we نحن, you أنت أو أنت أو أنتم أسماء المخاطب, وI أنا. First of all, you have to know their place, Taman. Subject pronouns come at the place of the subject in the sentence. سميوا أصلا بsubject pronouns لأنه they come in place of the subject, يحتلوا محل الفاعل. So, they come at the beginning of the sentence, في بداية الجملة. So, instead of using Sarah, Muna, Alia, I can use she. And instead of using Ali, Ahmed, Tamer, I can use he. And instead of using book, dog, house, car, I can use it. And instead of using Ali and Muna, the boys, the girls, I can use they. And instead of using Muna and I, Ali and I can use we, etc. Here are some examples on subject pronouns. Look at their place. They came at the beginning of the sentence in the place of the subject. Number 1, she's a doctor. Number 2, they are sleeping now. Number 3, I went to school today. Number 4, you will come tomorrow. Can you see the colored pronouns? She, they, I, you. They came at the beginning of the sentence. They came in the place of the subject, so we call them subject pronouns. سميوا باسم subject pronouns لأنه they come at the place of the subject. The second kind of pronouns is object pronouns. Object pronouns ضمائر المفعول به. What are the object pronouns? They are her, him, it, me, them, us, you. What is special about these pronouns? Object pronouns come at the place of the object in the sentence. So, I can replace any object noun with an object pronoun. بقدر أستبدل أي مفعول به بالجملة بضمير مناسب مكانه. طيب, what is the place of the object? Is it at the beginning of the sentence? No, it comes most of the time at the end of the sentence. But Taman, you have to know that there are two kinds of object pronouns. We have direct object, indirect object. مفعول به مباشر, مفعول به غير مباشر. So what's the difference between these two kinds? Direct object pronouns come usually after the verbs immediately, and They are the only object in the sentence. Sometimes بيكونوا the only object in the sentence. Look at these examples. I bought it. The boys saw them. Sarah invited her. Can you see the colored pronouns it, them, her? Look at their place. They came at the end of the sentence or at the place of the object. جاءوا مكان مفعول به بالجملة. Not at the place of the subject. مش مكان الفاعل. The indirect object pronouns come as a second object usually after to. In this case يا تامن, the sentence has two objects. الجملة بيكون فيها two objects. One of them is direct, the other is indirect. كيف بفرق بينهم؟ The direct object usually comes after the verbs immediately, and the indirect object come at the end, usually after to. Let's see some examples. Sammy gave the letter to him. The letter is the direct object, to him, the indirect object. Number 2, the teacher read the book to them. The book is the direct object, them, the indirect object. Sammy gave her it. Oh, her is the indirect object, it is the direct object. So what do we mean by direct object or indirect object? Direct object يا تامن هو الأوبجكت الذي وقع عليه الفعل. يعني example number 1, Sammy gave the letter to him. The letter هي التي تم إعطائها له. طيب indirect object هو الأوبجكت الذي تم الفعل له أو من أجله. يعني him هو الذي تم إعطائه الرسالة. In example 2, the teacher read the book. The book is the direct object لأنه تم فعل القراءة عليه. Them is the indirect object لأنه تمت القراءة من أجلهم أو لهم. In the third example, Sammy gave her it. It is the direct object ولكن هالمرة came at the end. Her is the indirect object and it came immediately after the verb. But كيف بميز بينهم بالمعنى؟ Sammy gave her it أو بقدر أقول Sammy gave it to her. تم فعل الإعطاء على it وتم فعل الإعطاء من أجل her. في عنا note تعمل at the end of this page. Direct and indirect object pronouns are the same form. هم نفس الشيء الdirect والindirect. But they differ in the place and the meaning. ولكن الاختلاف الوحيد بين الdirect object pronouns والindirect object pronouns هو المكان والمعنى. ولكن الفورم الشكل تبعهم هو نفسه اللي هم حكينا عنه قبل شوي her, him, it, me, them, us, you. برجع كمان مرة بذكرك بالفرق بينهم. الدايركت object the object الذي تم عليه الفعل أو وقع عليه الفعل والindirect object هو المفعول به الذي وقع الفعل من أجله أو له. وغالبا indirect objects come after to. Again, object pronouns ضمائر المفعول به. Object pronouns are her, him, it, me, them, us, you. Why did I call them like this? ليه سميتهم object pronouns? Because they come at the place of the object in the sentence. How many kinds of object pronouns? We have two kinds. Direct pronouns, indirect object pronouns. What is the difference between them? They differ in the place and the meaning. The direct object usually comes after the verb immediately and هو المفعول به الذي وقع عليه الفعل. The indirect object usually comes at the end or after to وهو المفعول به الذي وقع الفعل من أجله أو له. So the form is the same, but they differ in the meaning and the place. Now, let's talk about possessive adjective. Possessive التملك أو الملكية. Adjective صفات. Okay. عندي سؤال. What are the possessive adjectives? They are her, his, its, their, my, our, your. What is their function? I use possessive adjective before the noun to show the owner of the thing. بستخدم possessive pronouns to talk about the owner of the thing. مالك أو صاحب الشيء. طيب. في question which is very important. Why did I call them possessive adjectives not possessive pronouns؟ ليه سميتهم possessive adjectives not possessive pronouns؟ بكل بساطة تامن possessive adjectives comes before the noun لازم يجي بعدها اسم فبيكون البروناون هون أو الadjective describe this noun as who is the owner توصف هذا الاسم لمين هو موجود أو لمين هذا الشيء. Let's see some examples. Number 1. My friends. Look at the pronoun my. My came before friends to show us that friends belong to my or to me, sorry. Invited me to their house. Their house. إذا their هنا إجت كمان before house عشان تفرجينا who is the owner of the house. مين مالك الهاوس؟ Number 2. The man was in the street with his son. His son. Look at the possessive adjective his followed by the noun son to know that son belongs to the man. Number 3. Is this your book? Your book. Your book. Number 4. Sandy showed us her photos. So the photos belongs to Sandy. هاي الصور هي ملك لساندي. How did we know? From the possessive adjective her. Number 5. The dog is eating its bone. Bone belongs to the dog. إذن هذا البون belongs to the dog. What do I mean by the word belongs to? Belongs to يا تامن means تعود له أو ملك له. يعني in example 1 my friends invited me to their house بين لنا who is the owner of the house and the friends. In example 2 the man was in the street with his son. The son belongs to the man بيعود للرجل. Number 3. Is this your book? The book belongs to you. Sandy showed us her photos. The photos belong to Sandy. The dog is eating its bone. The bone belongs to the dog. So the main question that these possessive adjectives answer is what or who is this thing belong to? لمن تعود ملكية هذا الشيء. So I call them possessive adjectives. Why adjectives? Because they come before a noun. دائما بيكونوا قبل اسم معين. وهذا الاسم الضمير اللي قبله بيحدد ملكيته لمين. Now, let's talk about possessive pronouns, ضمائر الملكية. And please be careful to differ between possessive adjectives and possessive pronouns. في فرق بين صفات الملكية اللي حكينا عنها قبل شوي وبين possessive pronouns ضمائر الملكية اللي رح نحكي عنها هلأ. First of all, what is the possessive pronouns؟ شو هم ال possessive pronouns؟ عندنا hers، انتبهوا دائما مش her، hers، his، its، theirs، ours، mine، yours. لاحظتوا في اختلاف. Possessive pronouns come at the end without a noun following. هذا الديفرنس يا تامن. بالpossessive adjectives اللي حكينا عنهم قبل شوي لازم يسبقوا noun، لازم يجي بعدهم اسم. ليه؟ عشان يحددوا ملكيته لمين. ولكن in the possessive pronouns بضمائر الملكية مكانهم at the end without a noun following them. ما في اسم بلحقهم أو بتبعهم، هم فقط نهاية الجملة. طب وين الاسم اللي بحكي عنه أو ملكيته لمين؟ بيكون بالبداية أو قبلهم. إذا هذا هو الفرق الوحيد يا تامن between possessive adjectives and possessive pronouns. البليس، المكان، وشوي شكلهم مختلف. إذا possessive adjectives اللي حكينا عنهم قبل شوي come before the nouns، بيجوا قبل الاسم. possessive pronouns ضمائر الملكية come at the end without nouns following them، ما في اسم بعدهم. ولاحظوا كمان الاختلاف بالشكل، هنا hers، his، its، theirs، ours، mine، yours. Let us see some examples. خلينا نشوف some examples about these pronouns. This book is mine. انتبهتوا تامن؟ ما حكينا this is my book. قلت this book is mine. ختمت بmine وما في كان noun قبلها. الnoun اللي بتوصفه كان البوك كان before it. Number 2. Take this pen. It's yours. لاحظوا تامن. At the end without noun following it. هذا قلمك كأني عم بحكي ولكن شكل الجملة مختلف. 3. She bought this dress. It's hers. لأنه هي الذي اشترت الفستان فهذا الفستان أو this dress belongs to her. بس بعبر عنه it's hers. لها. Number 4. Are these your cars? Yes, they are ours. ما حكينا مثل قبل شوي yes, they are our cars. No. Cars كانت before وختمت ب possessive pronoun ours. Number 5. Are these your balls? No, they are theirs. لهم. إذن كمان مرة برجع بذكرك بالdifference between possessive adjectives and possessive pronouns ضمائر الملكية وصفات الملكية إنه البليس بفرق والشكل الضمير بفرق كمان. في ملاحظة كتير مهمة تعمل بهاي الصفحة please انتبهوا لها. The pronoun its is not common in this case. هو يستخدم ولكن ليس شائعا، يعني استخدامه محدود جدا، فيعني مش مشهور ولا شائع استخدامه بقاعدة possessive pronouns. إذن كمان مرة عشان ما تخربط بين possessive adjectives و possessive pronouns، الadjectives من اسمهم لازم يسبقوا الاسم عشان يوصفوه ويوصفوا ملكيته. possessive pronouns شوي شكلهم مختلف hers, his, its, theirs, ours, mine, yours they end أو they come at the end of the sentence without a noun following them. ما بيكون في اسم وراهم لأنه هم بيختموا الجملة والاسم بيكون مذكور سابقا. ولكن الفانكشن تبعت التنتين possessive adjectives possessive pronouns to show the owner، يعبروا عن مالك أو صاحب الشيء. After you watched this video, please do the exercises 4 and 5, page 72 in the pupils book. And here are the correct answers. Do them first by yourself, then check your answers. After that, please do the exercises in the workbook, page 68, and here are the correct answers. Number 1, 2, 3, and 4. But please first do them by yourself. I wait for your questions. Good luck, Tamin.